Welcome. Thank you guys for joining. So, we're going to light some incense, and the intention of this incense is so that we can have balanced heart, mind, body, and soul integration occur. All right. And this is not only for the viewers, but for the ancestors and also for the current generations and future generations, as well as yourself. So, let's do some prayer and we'll do some sound bowl healing and then we'll show you the cards. And also, I find it very interesting. People from organized religion have been trying to convert me to Christianity so that they can exploit and abuse my gifts. So, if you guys have experienced that and you guys have successfully put an end to that, what have you guys done? Integrity filthy to put an end to religious bigots who are trying to abuse and exploit healers. Okay? Most High of Love and Light, thank you for this moment of harmony. I ask for minds to be opened, solutions to be acted upon that will best benefit all parties involved long term on a generational scale. And Most High, I ask for peace of minds to deepen, as well as external environments to be blessed with peace that cannot be disturbed. Today's cards we have are Cozy Witch Tarot Deck and True Love. So these are the combination cards we're using today. I'm very interested in what comes out. Um, Most High of Love and Light, allow me to deliver clear, concise, effective, emotional manipulation free messages that serve the viewers as well as their ancestors, current and future generations. So someone's having romantic emotions for you guys. The neighbor outside my house is playing Michael Jackson. A B C. This is one, two, three, A B C. But anyway, all right. So beautiful energy. One second. I need to make room. Some of you guys are doing what you wanted to do as children with the star and the Eight of Pentacles. You're doing what makes you happy. You're also, your business is very healing for many people. Queen of Cups. And we also have a King of Cups showing up. So I feel as if empaths are getting clarity on compatibility, dating wise, and empaths might be seeking out more, might be seeking out empaths for dating. Clarity and discernment might be peaking at a high rate because male and female empaths are a bit weary with the star card, but healing from NPD dynamics in romantic relationships. So I feel like female and male empaths are doing what they need to do so that they can experience um, joyful experiences with the Temperance and the Six of Cups in dating, instead of dating being like a war zone. Okay. I feel as if any of you guys have been jaded by NPD romantic connections, I feel as if you guys are getting a renewal so that you can basically be able to experience romance the way it was supposed to be instead of being misled by NPD dynamics. I feel like you guys could be getting clarity on why NPD dynamics in romance have been normalized on a societal level. And you guys may be doing what you need to do in order to protect your mental health, your emotional health, your spiritual health, your physical health, your overall health, because, you know, NPDs have utilized the occult practices to trap empaths in romantic connections. And what's going to be coming out is how male empaths, the unheard stories of male empaths who have endured um, occult abuse from NPD feminines. Okay, so while most of society has heard the female empaths experience of NPD romantic dynamics, society will be having more room for male empaths to talk about their experience dating female NPDs who have abused occult practices. So that's going to be coming out. Okay, we have the garden with the Eight of Pentacles here. I feel like you guys are being asked to look at the fruits of your labor that you guys have, um, the fruits of your labor that you guys have invested into. Okay, with the Four of Pentacles, you guys also might be being asked to spend wisely at this point in time. But I feel like you guys are being asked to just, you know, take a look at what you have built. And with the serendipity, what I notice about this beautiful picture here is she doesn't know what's on the other side. So some of you guys are literally right around the corner from from a new beginning. You guys could be very close to closing out a karmic cycle, and you guys could. I feel like some of you guys have been blessed with signs that you guys are almost out of a karmic cycle, in which there was so much distractions and drama to basically blind you guys from what you guys are worthy of receiving. But I feel like that was all to help you appreciate this new beginning. I feel like you guys are gonna realize you're in a new beginning, especially if you've been, you know, working hard to get out of toxic karmic cycles. And when you guys get a chance to see a different scenery instead of, you know, obstacles, you guys are going to see, wait, there's clarity here, there's peace here. And you guys are going to more than likely, go a different route and have a new experience with spiritual maturity. And because we did see Queen of Cups and King of Cups together, this is if you guys are in a twin flame union journey, this is saying um, if you guys are not already in union with your legit twin flame union is closer around the corner than you think. Okay. Let's get two more um, messages, and then we're going to close it out because you guys do have your lives to live. And I noticed something. When I read the cards, it's a bit different um, than when I'm actually in real life. It's like I can read the cards and describe a personality to, you know, to a good amount. But then when I'm around people who fit these descriptions and they don't look like anything of the logicality, this is where I'm starting to see tarot is supposed to help us get clarity and direction out of difficult situations. That's also why I mentioned having religious bigots try to basically convert me to their religion so they could basically utilize my healing gifts. If you guys are dealing with that and you know how to get out of that situation, share about your experiences. I know it's different to close out karmic cycles for everyone, but realize that religious organizations, um, they have tried to shame and guilt healers for such a long time, and they have profited off of healers, especially if healers have taken vows of poverty. And I feel like as a healer, it's time for you to receive what is due to you. So if you have a religious organization or religious bigots trying to justify abusing and exploiting you by trying to develop frenemy dynamics, stand your ground. If they obviously had what they needed, they wouldn't be bothering you. Anyway, we have the Ten of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, and Seven of Cups. Automatically, I heard it is safe for you to dream about the idea of family moments you would like to have. If you guys have not been able to have, you know, more healthier, positive moments with people, and the Judgment card is showing itself. And if you guys, and with the Seven of Cups, if you guys have tried to blindly go along with shenanigans of karmic individuals whose toxic behavior is just becoming overwhelming and negatively impacting your health or your overall quality of life, I feel like you guys are being asked to take inventory of what you're allowing and why you're allowing it, and take your time to heal in that perspective, because karmics may be trying to create a Ten of Cups environment with smiles, but at the end of the day, you already know you don't feel emotionally safe around them. Okay. With the Page of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like some of you guys are being asked to learn new trades. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you have closed out a karmic cycle and you're experiencing peace and you're not exactly sure what to do with yourself in a situation. Um, some of you guys have closed out um, with the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Some of you guys have closed out karmic cycles of immature dating and things of that nature. And so you guys may be like, okay, I have this fresh new beginning with the Six of Swords. You guys are out the clear. Um, with the Eight of Cups here, while it may be very strong to leave very difficult, familiar situations that once felt like a Ten of Cups moment to you guys, but you're seeing that it's contributing to a unhappy lifestyle, and you guys are all, being asked to take accountability for where you can enable this and things of that nature, and to forgive yourself. You guys are being asked to learn new crafts with the Page of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Take your time learning it. Have a beginner's mindset and things of that nature, okay? With the Judgment and the Seven of Cups, I'm also picking up some of you guys just may be calling people straight out on their bullshit. You may be able to logic people's bullshit and shenanigans. And the ones who are honest, and the ones who are honest about going after their dreams, this is a people that you can have a Ten of Cups type um, connection with, where even if you guys have a disagreement, no one's going to be trying to basically betray someone and then try to get away with it and hide it for years. Okay. And then try to act as if, I didn't know any better then, but at the same time, you knew that you did wrong and you hid it for years. So some of you guys are going to be getting clarity about people that you could have invested a lot of time into with the Knight of Pentacles. With the Seven of Cups, you could have turned a blind eye to the things that took place. um, they could have also benefited off of the many options that you had presented to you. So you're going to find out about some people who exploited the fact that you had a lot of opportunities. At the same time, they could be hiding the fact that they are holding some sort of secret of betrayal from you guys. And instead of you guys, I'm choosing to just simply say, okay, well, you finally were honest about it. You guys are going to look at it for what it truly is with the judgment. And you guys are going to, go about and do what you need to do. But where most people get hiccups on their journeys of spiritual maturity is where they have these new beginnings, and the amount of time that they used to put into hanging out and spending time with other people and investing into things that they're so familiar with. And it's easy to go back into patterns of comfortability with toxic people. You guys will be choosing to invest into, you know, keeping yourself busy in a healthy manner, in a way that keeps you out of trouble. So we have connections here. So soul tribe connections you're going to get clarity on who's part of your soul tribe. And with the Ten of Cups and the connection and these two people, there may be someone in your soul tribe that you are romantically compatible with. And that will reveal itself over time with the Knight of Pentacles and compatibility. There's someone um, who's taking their time to basically see how to move forward in a situation. They've peaked with the dating and the Page of Swords that you guys do have a lot in common. At the same time, they're learning how to court you properly. Okay, so and if you're wondering what's been taking place in the times that you guys have been, you know, in the times that you guys are basically building a healthy foundation together. With the Silver Waterfall and the Eight of Cups, there's been a lot of emotional healing connected to very um, pivotal relationships that has helped them be able to become the persons that they are. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you have someone with the Page of Swords in the dating. They're trying to see how to go about um, initiating communication. With the Knight of Cups, they could still be very, they could still have hope and romance and things of that nature. They also could be leaving a past of infidelity, or leaving a past of tolerating toxicity with Five of Wands here. Um, and they come with the skill sets of the Ten of Pentacles because it's important for them to be able to protect their foundation. So their choices in dating will be more mature because they do not want to entertain individuals who will be a source of headache or endanger their lives over financial gain. And some of the people that they're leaving behind would have felt very guilty if they had harmed them over financial gain or material success. I'm picking up on some people who will be getting cut off where they're willing to harm someone for material success, but at the same time, they would eventually, before their lives ended, they would say they wish they had put more love and effort and care into a connection, or for some a romantic connection that they sabotaged. So there are some people who are going to be um, having clarity that they have sabotaged their own lives, and like complete clarity. With the Seven of Cups and the soulmate, you could have you could be basically getting clarity on the fact of what you truly want and don't want with the soulmate and the Seven of Cups. And this could also be showing up as a manifestation and judgment. Okay. And it's something be mindful of. So this is where emotional healing is going to be important, because if you guys have an idea of what a soulmate is, but it's not actually compatible for you guys long term and can negatively impact your generations, it'll show up as forgive me. It'll show up as you guys attracting a commitment with an NPD person, okay? Um, it'll show up as you guys feeling trapped with someone who there's never any clarity, and you guys are trying to convince yourselves that it's working out. So you guys are being asked to get clarity on certain situations. Um, and in that time, with the Hermit and intimacy, you guys are being asked to rebuild that personal relationship with yourself, and this will help you guys attract a healthy partner. Now, I could be speaking about past energy for some of you guys, but that's the message that has come up for some of you guys. At the same time, you could definitely have NPD individuals stalking you guys to see how to date you guys, because they want to basically escape a situation with the Six of Swords and with the Knight of Pentacles. They're thinking long term as well. Especially if you're an independent person and emotionally independent with the Eight of Cups, they're trying to basically mirror what they feel is compatibility to you in order to escape a situation. Okay? So you definitely could have some NPD individuals um, with the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Swords. Instead of them actually staying in hermit mode and just simply, taking time to build a healthier relationship with themselves to healthily attract a partner, they're basically feeding their psychosis and their illusions of what they think connection should be. Especially, you can have some NPD personality individuals thinking about, I want to get married, or I want to have a quick connection, and they're willing to have children come into the picture, but when responsibility calls, all of the romance dies. And then this is where there's a lot of criminal activity being connected to NPD individuals who cannot take responsibility for what comes when you have sex. A child can come, STDs can come. You have some NPD people who have been codependent on romantic connections, getting a dose of reality that there's a reason people do not want to be with them if they show their true colors and characters. So be mindful that while you actually may have a healthy connection making its way towards you, to basically, if to basically be mindful that you do have NPD personality individuals who are also trying to basically secure a relationship. But then, even if they were to secure a relationship with a healthy person, um, they still wouldn't be happy. They would still be ungrateful, and they would still make a mountain out of a molehill. Um, so if you guys are dealing with people who can blow things out of proportion and then try to basically, save face, but at the same time, they're willing to try to have reconnection with you guys. Um, I feel like this is preparing some people for Mercury retrograde. I feel like some of you guys are being asked to prepare in advance so that toxic people's behavior, karmics who are choosing to not um, be in hermit mode, and who is choosing to basically be seen and heard in a manner, that's tolerate them in order to get into a relationship that they don't even see the functioning of it, you know, in a pure manner, but they're trying to use it in order to, you know, achieve personal success and personal gain, to the point that they don't exactly enjoy life and they make life miserable for others. I feel you guys are being asked to prepare for that. So when Mercury retrograde comes, you guys won't be so emotionally bogged down by toxic behavior of NPD personality individuals, especially if their behavior can become quite criminal in nature. Um, because they're not willing to accept defeat. Okay. Now, this is the last message. All right, you guys. So we have the Ten of Cups, the Seven of Swords, and self-respect. All right. So if you guys are actively closing out karmic cycles with individuals who are trying to mirror to you what they think is going to um, help help them stay around in your lives. Remember self-respect. It doesn't matter if they've started rumors about you. It doesn't matter if they've tried to humiliate you or defamate your character or try to create some sort of instability. Be mindful that they are codependent on you. Okay. Um, the relationship dynamics that you have with them, it's basically it's serving them. It's not really serving you. So in these moments when you're getting a dose reality of the fact that you have individuals who are willing to basically mirror what they think a happy family looks like to you, realize they're not being authentic, and their path to authenticity, they have basically made it so difficult for themselves that if there was a website where you could actually buy a personality or rent a personality, they would actually pay for these services. So you guys could be dealing with people who is basically emulating um, healthy personality traits only so that they can basically stay close to you, because they're not going to tell you, but they're reliant on you. So your self-respect is going to basically cultivating, maintaining, establishing, and evolving self-respect will help you be able to have a peace of mind. Because with this Ten of Cups and the Seven of Swords, you guys could be dealing with people who literally are leeches. They have no they have no intention of actually leaving well alone. And this is where you can allow yourself to be overcome with anger and rage and negatively impact your health and cause and have disease form and things of that nature. Or you can choose to basically see it for what it is and understand that what you can't do, God can do. So if you're dealing with people trying to act as if they're the idea family for you, maintain your self-respect, because God is going to work something out with these is going to work something out with these people. You know, um it is what it is at this point. You got to accept that some people have dug holes so deep for themselves that they basically try to hide behind healthy people, and the healthy people that end up exposing them, they end up betraying them with deception. So you have to understand, people who are deceiving themselves, they externally deceive others. So when you're dealing with people who have dug holes so deep for themselves that they don't exactly want to take accountability for the consequences of past actions of deception, especially if this has happened on a family level, maintain self-respect. This is going to expose them. That means if they have started humiliation campaigns against you, keep showing up. Keep doing what it is you need to do, because over time your actions will speak for itself. And as I said, the Most High has a plan for these people. Self-respect will expose um, NPD family dynamics, okay? That means, for example, I could have a successful business and be an NPD personality disordered person, and I could try to defamate your character because you're doing something that can expose me. And I could use all my resources to basically try to prove that I have credibility. Well, even if this worked for a short period of time or a long period of time, eventually the truth will come out. Okay. And so that could be happening for some of you guys. You could have NPD personality families who are being exposed because what they said about you is not adding up to your actions with the self-respect card. Then we also have the Hierophant, the divine feminine, and the yin and yang. Okay. Underneath we have the Five of Cups. I feel like with the Five of Cups, and the Knight of Swords here, you guys could be getting clarity on grief cycles, or you guys could be getting clarity on your emotional cycles. Okay. You guys could have grown up in a family that conditioned you to have no hope with the Knight of Swords and the Five of Cups. They also could have lived very well off of you being in a state of depression with the Nine of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like cleaning up the internal house with the broom here will allow you guys to have clarity on what you guys truly want, and this will give you clarity on what you actually enjoy, and will help you have clarity on how to manifest wish fulfillment, but also to trust the universe as well. Um, Also, you have to understand that if you're able to manifest what is important, and what is important for you guys, you got to understand toxic people gonna do toxic shit. You can't expect them to do anything less but what they're basically whatever it is they're conditioning themselves to do, they're going to continue doing it. I feel like this is showing up that you guys can have toxic competitive people in an NPD family dynamic, and your self respect, along with God, the Most High, whoever you serve, is going to expose these people. So if you guys have been conditioned to be in a constant state of grief, it was done purposely so that you wouldn't exactly know what is important to you, and so that you can invest into their dreams and goals. Okay. And I feel like some of you guys are being redirected back to what your dreams and goals are at a soul seed root level. And I feel like some of you guys, if this hasn't happened yet, you guys may be developing a deeper, closer connection with your emotional body. Okay. And so with the Hierophant and the divine feminine and the yin and yang, with the self-respect and the divine feminine standing out, any toxic family members who went above and beyond to try to basically throw you under the bus or scapegoat you or martyr you or try to persecute you, your self-respect is showing, it's exposing them, because with this Hierophant, the yin and yang and the divine feminine, you guys are showing people that it doesn't matter how much abuse someone can try to subject you to. It's a choice to choose to be graceful. It's a choice to choose to be balanced. So your toxic family members, their imbalance is being exposed. If not now, um, it will be exposed. Maintain self-respect, divine feminists. Okay? So we have the Judgment and the World and sexual freedom. If your toxic family um slut shamed you, and this could be some masculine energy as well watching this, If you had toxic family members or people who feel like family, to get you feeling comfortable, try to basically make a big deal about your sex life, it's because they are not happy with their sex lives. Also, what could be coming out, some family members or people who feel like family or who you felt very comfortable with, friends of that nature, what's going to be coming out is how they could have slept with some of your past partners. Some of you guys may not exactly care at this point. I'm gonna be quite honest with you guys, because some of you guys could simply be releasing with the Seven of Cups and the emotional freedom. Some of you guys could be releasing whatever emotional attachments you had to certain people. It's kind of like also you guys are going to be getting clarity on, it's like, I thought this person was this and that for me based off of where I was at in that point in time. This was how I thought at that point in time. But I feel like some of you guys are just, it's like you guys are going to be, accepting, look, this is what I thought I wanted, but this is not what I wanted. So also there could be some people who could try to make you feel guilty for choosing to go a different path in your love life, especially when it comes to your sex life. But literally, um, there are some people who are afraid of you having sexual freedom. So they put a negative connotation on your sexual freedom, and they could have definitely made up a lot of lies and things of that nature. But what they're not telling you is that they're afraid of their own sexuality. They won't tell you that. They're afraid of they I'm picking up on people who have strong sexual shame and guilt, due to the fact that they could have manipulated people, and they could still be manipulating people that they're sexually active with, or they could have a long history and list of emotionally manipulating people, to get sex and to have connection. Um, all because they weren't willing to actually take the time to go within. So, this is also a point in time where, with the hermit and the distorted masculine here, you could have some toxic masculine energy. They're going to be forced into isolation, especially if they have been endangering people sexually, if they have been indulging in sexual harassment. With the Eight of Swords and the chivalry, this is how they were able to get away with it. They were able to hide their toxic mental processes by acting chivalrous in order so that they could seem like gentlemen while covertly sexually harassing some people. So that's going to be exposed as well if you guys are curious, okay? Um but yeah, if you had anyone slut shaming you guys, a lot of it has to do um with them. They could their sex lives could be horrible. They could not meet people that actually want to help fulfill their sexual fantasies. They could actually meet people that's very lazy, so they could be lazy in bed, they could be very selfish in bed, and they may be so selfish in bed they could try to get people to basically conform to their sexual desires. So a lot of their partners are very sexually dissatisfied, so they could have put a lot of attention and time into your sex life because they wanted to have sex with you. But at the same time, they would have made an enemy unnecessarily, because I feel like a lot of the people's times who they have wasted sexually is really regretting having sex with them. Okay, so there could be some people who have went above and beyond to slut shame you, and this is for masculine energy as well. There could have been people who went above and beyond to slut shame you guys, but they only did that because they actually desire to be able to have the sexual freedom and the emotional freedom that you have. They're too codependent, they're too clingy. If they misunderstand things, they become abusive and blow things out of proportion. And then they try to act as if they're the ideal partners. So anyone who is slut shame you and who is abusive, they're going to be exposed. People will be talking about how they actually maneuver in romantic connections. They won't be able to put time and energy into someone else's sex life. The truth about how they actually maneuver in romantic connections will be coming out. So it's going to make sense as to why they kept trying to cop block you guys. So there's some people who've been trying to cop block you guys who they have pissed off a lot of people on a romantic level, and their sexual advances are a bit too aggressive, so they're going to be experiencing isolation. If that means going to prison, going to jail, however they need to be removed, their sexually aggressive individuals are going to be dealt with accordingly. And I feel led to get you guys one more message. We have the Star here, and we have the Seven of Wands, and we have the Page of Pentacles. So I feel like some of you guys are protecting your dreams, and I feel like some of you guys are going to realize you experienced bullying, maybe at a young age. You guys could have shown signs of being entrepreneurial wise, and you could have had people who were very spoiled and pampered at young ages, who weren't exactly taught the soft skills in order to be able to have healthy communication skills. They could have aggressively bullied you guys because there's something that you are really passionate about that they didn't understand. So because they didn't understand it, it was easy to form like hate clubs and hate trains against you guys. Um, those people would actually like services from you now with the Star card here, because whatever it is that you're doing that you wanted to do as a kid, um, and take what resonates, it's helping, but at the same time they're also weary that you won't give them services, because when things were on a silver platter for them or on a golden platter, they basically showed that they would be bullies with more resources. So these are also some people who could have tried to and take what resonates. There's some people who tried to keep you guys at a lowly state financially. These people would actually like services from you guys, because whatever they're going through, your services can help them with it. But at the same time, they know they have to tread carefully, because the amount of character defamation they tried to basically they tried to basically put an end to your entrepreneurship endeavors. In adulthood, it's showing up as they're having inadequacy, but most of the inadequacy is showing up in their interpersonal connections. Okay, people that they have taken advantage of, using their resources, people that they have exploited and abused with the resources that they have, those people are removing themselves from them. So the very same people who actually, bullied you guys would actually like to work with you guys, but they also know it's going to be um, repercussions and consequences for past actions. Let's also get you one more message from the True Love Oracle deck. I don't know why. With inner peace and sacred woman here, you guys are going to have a lot more peaceful moments as well, connected to business. Even if you're a masculine here, your emotional energy is going to have more peace. Okay, um, you guys are going to have more peace and more time to just simply be able to enjoy the natural beauties of life, because people have been trying to start conflict with you guys, especially connected to your finances or your love life. They're going to be some of them going to be experiencing isolation. And let's cleanse the energy and call it a day.